Meanwhile, at the Seabrook Motel in Karen and Mildred's room, Mildred's looking out the window to see Leo's there, but he's not there. And as she came back to where Karen and Taya is, Leo's not there. Let's go. It's time we begin our plan. And as Karen and Taya got up, what about screw it? Plan B. Take control of your lives. You girls ready? Let's get those fake kind of parts. And as Mildred and Karen got the stuff, and went and left the room with Taya, who closed the door. And as they all went towards Taya's car, and as they opened the doors and they put their stuff in, and they all got in, and Taya closed the door along the others. And as Taya started the car, it began driving away, unaware that Leo's seen while sitting in his car. And as he got his iPhone out and called Mildred's really Jordan. Soon she answered, "What's the scoop?" Plan B on the move. You know what to do. And as Leo hung up and started his car up, it began driving off. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the living room, Terrence, Lily, Susan, and Kyle are talking. Wow, I keep hearing that you two are the most powerful couple in the world. Yeah, that's what everyone says. You don't think that? All I know is I need to live my life without having someone around to bug me. Can I be honest with you? Sure. I think you're better off without Bradley in your life. You deserve someone who cares about you in every way. Someone who doesn't bug you when you don't need it. You're right. To be honest, I'm really in the mood for distraction. Something that make my husband back off. And what would that be? This. And as Susan pulled Kyle into a passionate kiss. And as she pulled back, and as they look at each other, and as they begin kissing each other once again. Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor in Ryan and Hannah's room, Hannah's brushing her hair. And as she has a flashback of a gunshot. And as the flashback ends, where Ryan came in and Hannah saw. And Ryan sent someone Hannah. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Why would I be? Just curious. By the way, can you believe Mimi was shot at our own house? Yeah. Who'd have thought that? Yeah? No, really, Ryan. What do you think? Honestly, I don't know. Meanwhile, at the Graham Street Hotel in the Crumpus room, Nicole's waiting till Joshua came in the room. And Nicole saw. Sorry it took so long. I had a problem I gotta take care of. That's fine. And as Shannon came in the room, and Josh and Nicole saw. What happened to you? It's been handled. That's the point is. Good. Now that both parties are here, are you two ready for this? And as Josh looked at Nicole. What do you think? I'm ready. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital on the balcony, Emily, Rita, Casey, and Richard are talking. Richard, Casey, did you hear? Hear what? Frank was discovered by the freeway. What happened? Frank was found what appeared to be thrown out of the car. Rich calls Richard that has a flashback in the empty parking lot, and as Frank heads to his car, while Richard followed him. Hey! And as Frank turned and saw Richard, who came to where he is. I am sick to death of you trying to tear my family apart. That's what I was born to do. And with what your family did to me, that had nothing to do with us. Since the liars you are. But you fools will soon be wiped out. And as Frank got in his car and closed the door. And as Richard thinking, not if I wipe you out first. And as the car drove away. And as Casey came to where Richard is. And he turned and saw her. You okay? I need your help. And as the flashback ends. Are you two okay? You seem kind of spaced out. I'm fine. Me too. Unbeknownst to them, Vanessa came out and saw Casey, Richard, Emily, and Rita talking. Well, well, well. And as the urn turned and saw Vanessa there. Isn't this cozy now? Seeing the four of you talking like it's reminiscent time. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Katie's sitting at the table looking at her iPad till Stephanie came to where Katie is and sat down and she turned her iPad and faced her. How's Paul? I don't know. Is he gonna be alright? I don't know either. He didn't want to continue his training. He lost both his parents. I mean, that's really gotta burn. Yeah, it's his. Meanwhile, in the waiting room on the 4th floor, Paul, Annie, and Joanna are talking. Oh, right. Paul Collins. Well, aren't you a chick? Oh, can you please leave? My family owns this place. Well, you'll be happy to know that both my parents died. Not that you care. I'm getting the keys together, so when we find out, then why the hell are you still here? And as Joanna turned and walk away, and as Paul turns to Annie. You okay? Yeah. Thank you for coming to my rescue. I think we need to take this in our own hands, if you know what I mean. What do you have in mind? Meanwhile, in No Caratona at the Hudson Ridge Manor, which abandoned. Anyways, let's get upstairs to Matt and Nate were in a room looking at the safe that's partially open. And as they look at each other, should we look in? I have a feeling somebody knows we're here and they're expecting us to look in. Well, we better play into their plan. That way we can counter it. Okay, and as Matt got his flashlight eye and shot on the safe, and as Nate opened it and saw a notebook and stacks of money, and as Matt got the note, and they both saw and read it, and they saw a picture, and they got it. Oh my god. That's impossible. Meanwhile, in the living room, Marie and Justin are talking. You really mean that? Yeah, I do. There's nobody else other than you. I belong with you, Justin. I always have. Same with me. I knew when we were trapped in that storage a few years ago, I saw life with you. It's always been you. You're the person I was meant to lay beside. You're the person that, when all my dreams come true, I want to spin with. And as they about to kiss each other, till Matt came in, stopping Justin and Maria, and they saw him. There you are. What is it? There's something you two need to see. And as Maria and Justin got up and followed Matt, and as they went upstairs and went to the room where the safe is, and they came in. Oh my god. And as Justin came and got the book and turned and faced the others. Mom had this book when she was in Australia back in 1995. What does that mean? Only one way to find out. Meanwhile, in Taya's car, Taya's driving while the Will, Mildred, and Karen are talking. For the moment, you two are gonna be at my place. That's fine. I would prefer my own place, but I can deal with that. Good. Now, I'll let Sharon, Tyler, Carly, and Bobby know that you're coming. By the way, is Howard still in town? He's in Torrance working with Music Line on their album. Taya, I'm so sorry of what happened. That's fine. Past is the past. Anyways, we're almost there. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor, Karen, Julie, Susan, and Kyle are kissing. To Susan's iPhone rings, and they stop, and Susan got her iPhone up and saw it's Leo, and answered. Kinda busy here. You'll be happy to know that I'm in pursuit on Taya and little friends. Seems to have no idea what awaits them. Do you know where they're going? Of course. If Taya's helping, I can say with confidence that she's gonna be leading them to her house. Now, make certain it's been taken care of so we can move forward with our plan. Will do. Don't call till it's done. And as Susan hung up. Seems you're busy. Look, I gotta run before Emily gets worried. Look, I'm sorry about the kiss. It's fine, Karen. Although, I do gotta ask you this. Why did you let me kiss you? Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor in Ryan and Hannah's room, Ryan and Hannah are talking. There's 7 on your mind. I can reach you. Besides, you are my husband after all. Okay. And as Ryan went and sat next to his wife, and as he faced her. When I told you about the news about Mimi, you just looked at me as if you're scared. I've been on edge, so I see. I hate to do this, but I know I can trust you. What is it? When's the last time you see Mimi? I don't remember, but I do know I can recall the last argument when she and I were arguing about how she can wipe us out. Don't tell me you think I wiped her beforehand, did you? Cause sooner or later the place is gonna ask us that same exact question. Meanwhile, at the Graham Suite Hotel in the conference room, Nicole and Joshua are given divorce papers by Shannon. Just know, once this is final, there's no going back. Understand? That's fine. And as Joshua and Nicole begin signing divorce papers, and they gave it back to Shannon. And you? Well, by the powers vested in me, you two are now divorced. I'll give you 2 minutes. And as Shannon got up and went and left the conference room. And as Joshua looked at Nicole, You seem glad that our marriage is over. Come on, Josh. We both know you're still into Gwen. Gwen's married to my brother. I bet a part of you wished that was you that was married to her. Meanwhile, at the Los Santos International Hospital on the balcony, Emily, Rita, Casey, Richard, and Vanessa are talking. What the hell do you want? What do I want? And as Vanessa came to the R, that is a good question, Casey. Perhaps I should ask this. Where were you two when my mom... Oh, hold on for a sec. Lay off, Emily. I believe I was talking to Casey and her husband. Let me be clear by saying Casey and I didn't kill your mom. Wow. For a person who seemed innocent, that scene came out pretty damn fast. What are you implying? I said it, back off. If it was really up to you, you can believe us or not. And it's Vanessa got her iPhone. Perhaps I should call my husband's father, who happens to be the police chief, who can really get to the bottom of the situation. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Katie and Stephanie are talking. Chad's upset about this as well. I mean, it's getting become a pattern and he thinks his parents is next. That's not gonna happen at all. Thing is, Katie, I'm really worried about Paul's state of mind. You think he's gonna go on a rampage? I don't know. But I do know I need to be there for him. I know what you mean. We do whatever we have to keep the men we love. That is why it's imperative that we find him, and soon. Did you call or text her? I did both. You know what? I think I know where he might be. Know who might be? And as Chad came to the R, and Stephanie and Katie saw him. Your friend Paul. Oh, he's talking to his sister Annie. Meanwhile, in the waiting room on the 4th floor, Paul and Annie are talking. So what you're saying, you and I should hunt down this person? Yeah, and I do have a few clues who these people might be, so I'm gonna migrate myself into their life to learn what I need to know. Then what? I'll take them down and make them wish they never met our family. You know, out of all the sisters and brothers in our family, you are quite my favorite brother. Same with you. Make no mistake, Annie, I will find the bastard who did this, which I hope is not your husband. Oh, if I find out it was my husband involved, I will cut him in my life permanently. Oh, I'll do way more to him. Meanwhile, at the front area, Joanna came to the desk where her husband is, and he saw her. Hey you. Hey yourself. I'm glad to see you. And as Greg came to where Joanne and Chris is, and they saw him. I need to talk to you both. Meanwhile, in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor, which is abandoned, let's get upstairs in the bedroom where Nate, Maria, Justin, and Matt are talking. Well, here goes. And as Nate began to open the book, but Maria shuddered. Wait, what if this is some trap? Then we face it head on, Maria. We can't outrun from this. Before we open this, I need a minute with my wife, Maria. You mind if we... Yeah. And as Maria and Justin turned and left the room. What was that about? Actually, I was kinda hoping to step out for a second cause I'll come to a decision. What's that? I'm thinking about giving Maria a divorce. Meanwhile, outside the Christopher Ridge Manor, Taya pulled up her car with the wheelchair and Mildred in. And as they all got out, and as the wheelchair and Mildred got their stuff, and as they all closed the doors, and as they head towards Taya's house. Gosh, it feels so good to see a home that we're accustomed to. Like I said, Karen, you and everyone you know are always welcome here. Thank you, and we promise we won't be in the way. Nonsense, you two are fine. Well, let's begin the next phase of our plan. I'm afraid that's gonna have to wait. And as the lights came on, as the squad team came out of nowhere and surrounded Taya, Karen, and Mildred, and as they took out their guns and aiming at them. The jig is up, you two. What's the meaning of this? You can't do this. Wrong. I'm afraid they can't and just did. And as Leo came to where they are, and Karen and Mildred saw, you son of a bitch! And as Karen headed towards Leo, but is stopped by one distraught police officer. Why don't you add attempted assault to Karen's charge? What are you fools doing? Do you know who we are? This is a mistake. Wrong. The mistake you ladies did is decide to impersonate two well-known people in this society, which is why I'm arresting you both for that. And I'm also arresting you, Taya, for obstruction of justice. Seriously? Yeah. Cuff them, and as officers came and cuffed Karen, Mildred, and Taya. And as Karen looked at Leo, this is far from over. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor, Karen, Julie, Susan, and Kyle are talking. Look, don't get me wrong, Karen. I'm just letting you vent, that's all. Good, because I'm not complaining. Bradley and I are so done. So he keeps saying, so I know. And as Susan's iPhone rings, and she saw who it is and answered, is it done? Yes. Keep your phone and I'll text you on where to meet me. Very well. And as Susan hung up, sounds like you have plans like I do. Maybe I see you again. Okay. I let her know that you stopped by. Thank you. And as Kyle got up and went and left the room, just as Mildred Julie Jordan came in and Susan saw and got up and came to where she is. Everything is going quite to plan. Not everything. We need to deal with Taya. Meanwhile, at the Graham Manor in Ryan and Hannah's room, Hannah and Ryan are talking. Aren't you my husband? The man's supposed to trust me, and I want to. I wouldn't lie to you. Look, the last thing we need is a war between the Collins and our family, which they started, by the way, I know. Nothing would give me the pleasure to see them gone. Frank was in an accident on the freeway. I didn't kill Frank if that's what you're implying. I'll tell you what. I choose to trust you because I love you. You're so sweet, and I take that. I love you too. And as they begin kissing each other, which caused Hannah to have another flashback to her and Isabella talking while they aimed the guns at Mimi. Really? You two are gonna do a damn thing. Perhaps you don't know us. Actually, I do. You don't even harm her, and as a gunshot is fired, hitting Mimi, and as a flashback ends with Hannah pulling back from her husband. Meanwhile, at the Graham Street Hotel in the conference room, Nicole and Joshua are talking. I married Gwen the day after she married Vince. Wow, really? Isn't that kind of fast? What about you? How I know you didn't cheat on me? Oh, that's right, you did. And as Joshua got his iPhone out and pulled up the picture and showed Nicole, and as she saw the picture of the man and her half naked. Damn it, Joshua! I've already told you 1,000 times. It was just lies. Is that how it's gonna be from now on? You know, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. This was taken last year when you went to Norway. You know what? We're done here. And as Nicole turned and held the conference room. Yeah? Good luck getting there without a job. And as Nicole stopped and turned and looked at Joshua. You wouldn't dare. Really? It seems I just did. Remember, you work for the Graham International Model, plus you're flying on my private jet. All that ends when you walk out that door, meaning your job won't last. But then again, this is what you want, so do me a favor. And as Joshua came to Nicole is, never talk, call, or text me ever again, and have a nice life. And as Joshua went and left the conference room. Damn it! And as Nicole got her iPhone out and called someone. Hello? I need your help. I want a red flight out of this ridiculous pile of town. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital on the balcony, Emily, Rita, Casey, Richard, and Vanessa are talking. Do what you gotta do. We're not scared of your threats. You do know your family and yours will be the top of the suspect list. How dare you? I dropped the charge on you for what you did to my parents are dead, you idiot. Hey, don't step in now. My parents may not be the most likable people on the planet, but last I checked, they're human beings just like you and I. Human? Shocking. Yeah, very so. Shut up. I'm gonna be watching you very closely. All of you. And as Vanessa turned and head back in the hospital. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Hey, don't let her get to you. Oh, I'm not worried about her at all. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Katie, Stephanie, and Chad are talking. Thank you, Chad. I'm gonna go find him right now. And as Stephanie got up and went and walked away, just as Chad came and sat down and faced Katie. She okay? She's worried about Paul. Well, Paul and R are edged. I mean, really? The Grams and Goodrum's gonna attack us? Not cool. In fact, if they're asking for a war, I'm gonna give them one they'll never forget. I'm not gonna stop you. I know I can count on you. Why don't we go to a room so I can help ease the tension you have? Okay. Yeah. Being the girlfriend of an amazing man who protects his family, well, that's a major turn on for me. Come on. I know a room. Do you now? Yeah, I do. And as they got up and began walking down the hall, holding hands. Meanwhile, in the waiting room on the 4th floor, Paul and Annie are talking. Well, speaking of Scott, I'm gonna find him. Hey, don't mention I know. I just resume things if they were. Good. I'll call you later. And as Annie turned and walked away, just as Stephanie came to where Paul is, and he saw, and as they began kissing each other. And as they pulled back and faced each other. How are you? Good. Now that you're here. Cool. You wanna get out of here? Yes. And as Stephanie about to go, wait, what is it? and as Paul pulls Stephanie into a passionate kiss. Meanwhile, in the boardroom, Joanna, Chris, and Greg are talking. Seriously? This can't be happening. Frank and Mimi murder? Yeah, which means Claire and I have to do the most largest investigation ever. And I hate to do this, but it seems most of your family are suspects, so you better tell them to prepare themselves, cause we'll be getting pictures from the camera, and if we do see someone from your family, there'll be contact immediately. Don't worry, Greg, we'll let them know. Meanwhile, in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor, Richard Bennett. Anyways, let's get upstairs in the bedroom where Matt and Nate are talking. You're thinking about divorce? Yeah, I see Justin and her all the time, which means they've been together this whole time we've been here. Are they still married? I don't know. She's supposed to be married to me, yet she's with him. Meanwhile, in the other room, Justin and Maria came in, and as Justin began kissing Maria. And as they pull back and face each other, I meant what I said. I want to celebrate so bad, I know. And we will, I promise. Now, let's get back to see what Matt and Nate found. Meanwhile, back in the other room, Nate and Matt are talking, and as Nate began to open the book and see the writing. Looks like a diary, dude. It is. It contains many secrets and clues. Is that why your parents, Linda and Wayne, didn't want you to come here? What you two found? And as Marie and Justin came to the R, and Matt and Nate saw a diary of Madeline Collins. Oh no, this can't be happening. What's wrong? Do you two know Madeline Collins? Yeah, we do. How? Well, just tell us, who is she? She's our grandma, and she's the one person you really don't want to cross, ever.